we're recording. This video will be a training session with Blackflame, who's one of our more advanced mechanical players. He's a SSL in hoops, and he's graciously offered up his time to work with our members and work on different kind of mechanics, dribbling, air dribbling. There might be some more advanced ones coming up later, but we've got 5 or 6 people, and they're going to get about 25 minutes each. So first up is Zeke, the other. So yeah, go ahead and let us know what you wanted to work on, and Blackflame get started. And I'll let you guys know when we're getting close to time so we can get the next person on board.
Good.
All right, so I'll just kind of do it a couple times. We should turn goal scoring off, or well.
I just did it because then I can see your point of view for goals.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so the problem I have right now is like, I would say like the car, usually when I start to do it, the car will outpace the ball when I go into the air, right? And then when I try to compensate for that, by putting the ball more forward, see that's just ugly. It pushes the hood of the car down, and I can't get the nose back up quickly enough to like control it and like carry it, to do the carry part.
What I see there from your point of view is
Mm-hmm.
you have it perfectly in the right spot in your car. It's right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But that first touch you're getting on the ball it needs to be directly under the ball so that it pushes it upwards.
And then you do a long press and then the short. Like when do you do the second jump? But like
I just press it right away, double press.
so, you do a rapid double press and then
Yep.
point up. Okay.
Yep. And you want to try to hit under the ball because I see you're hitting the back of it, and then
Yeah.
it's going way too fast.
See, like that happens.
I'll go to spectate. Yeah, see, that's a good one. You hit under the ball, and you went right with it.
Okay. Shoot.
And during your second jump, if you flick your car backwards, it'll flick the ball higher in there as well.
Are you like pull up? You mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So I've seen that. Like when I watched, the pros do 1v1 matches. Like they like sling the ball up somehow. I can't. Actually, that's pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
All right, so yeah, the double jump. Okay, so double jump and nose. See, that's what happens. Is my nose? As I try to pull the nose up, I bat the ball backwards.
It's hard because like you're getting the motion right. It's just that first touch is
Yeah.
yeah, you need to hit under. So when you're going up, you have it perfect. And then it just needs to be right under the middle of the ball. And you'll go straight up. Yep, like that. Oh boy. That was a really good one.
Well, then, and then probably now I'm gonna try to do this one at speed, right? Because is there a particular spot on the field that you try to launch from? Like when you're, let's say you've taken it into your back corner, you've grabbed the back boost, and you're starting your dribble. Like where's an optimal point to initiate, and like how fast are you trying to go?
You can start it at any speed, but I'd say the best place you'd want to start it, if you want to go for it, would probably be midfield or a little past midfield.
Okay.
Because that'll give you enough time and room to do what you want to do. You can bump them, decide what you want to do. And that distance will just give you that time to decide.
Do you ever air roll while you're under it? Because I guess I'm also kind of a sucker for the directional air roll, but
For starting it, I wouldn't.
okay.
But then after you get that initial hit in the air, then yes, you can. Because you just want to make sure you hit that bottom of the ball.
Yes, I missed it there.
Yep, perfectly. You are getting the motion, so like I can see it sliding off the top of your car when you flick up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can see it doing that a little bit. It's not a lot though.
You're not. Am I boosting too much? Hang on.
Camera angle's so bad. Yeah, you don't want to boost during the double jump. I don't think you were though.
Hang on, let me take it to the corner.
Yeah, that was good.
See, and then yeah, I don't know. I got to keep it in front.
Yeah,
Guess
you're
that
just
would
going a
work.
little. You're okay. That first touch was good, but then you were still you were pointing too forward still, so then you went past it. So if you just point a little more up after that first touch, it won't go. You won't go in front of it.
Shoot.
I think the ball was just going a little too fast there. Yeah, perfect.
Ah,
Just leaned a little too far back there. That's a really good one right there. Oh yeah.
that'd be okay.
That was nice and under the ball, right in the middle. Allowed you to carry it.
I see. Yeah. Can you get one going from like a bit further away?
Yeah. It was a little past midfield, I think, or before. I mean. It's really all about that initial
Yeah,
that
that first
initial hit.
is really throws me. Actually, for a while, it was the jumps were really hard. I bet. Ah, good ball. See, that one wouldn't have been very good because that one is just going. Once it starts going down,
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely that initial hit that's getting you. If we can get that flick upwards, it was almost it. Yeah, it was
it's okay. That
too
was just
far back
low.
on your car there.
It was too low. Oh.
If it's too far on the back of your car, that'll happen. So like if I start it with it back here,
Mhm.
it'll be too low to try to do anything with because it'll be behind me, right?
Mhm.
So if it's back here, that's where it's Basically, that's where it was with you. It was right here, and then you started, and it was too low. So then you had to try to readjust to go backwards, but it didn't work. So if you try to keep it more towards the nose of your car, you'll have a lot more success there. Yeah.
Can't quite. Nope.
Yeah, it's just too far on your nose. That'd be a good spot for like a flick, but too far forward for air dribble. Perfect spot right there. Yeah.
See, that one was a little too far back, I think. Like I had to feel like I'm pulling back too far.
That was actually good, but right there is when, yeah, you just went too far back. And so it went in front of you, and then your tire hit.
Okay. It was weird because it felt like it was too far forward.
Yeah, that start was actually, that was perfect. That's what you
Okay.
want.
All right, I can do that.
Yep, perfect spot.
Ah. Try again.
Also a perfect spot.
Ah, nah. I think I was going faster than the ball on that one. Nope. Ah. See that this is what I look like in free play when I'm trying this.
That one was a tad too far back.
Okay.
You want it like on your front windshield, basically. Yeah, that's a good one.
Can't when you did it, you were able to like you arc the ball, like you went up, like you actually climbed with it. Yeah. See, that's way more harder to defend.
Yeah, it's if you're matching the ball speed in the air, so when you do that double jump, you want to feather that boost first,
Okay.
so you match the ball's speed, and then you can just climb with it.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna aim at the goal.
Yep, you're matching the ball speed there. Yep.
Almost.
You only want to feather it for about a second. Any more than
Okay.
that, and you'll just start falling.
Okay.
Because the ball does add weight to your car.
Oh, and it's more of a long press than after that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
Yep.
there you go. Okay, that was a little better.
That was a really good one. Feathered it at first, matched it, and then held it.
Oh, nope. Yeah, see that little out control.
Yeah, there. You did not feather, I don't think.
No, yeah, I just went straight boost. Right to the corner.
Yeah.
Right.
See, if you watch this replay,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see where you hit the ball on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just went straight.
Yeah. the sweet spot underneath the ball is really hard to get at. No, it's too far back.
I want to see if you delay your second jump a little bit and try to flick it, like just aim up and see if it will fly off your car upwards. If that would help you out.
Okay. You didn't mean actually flick it?
So this is this is what it'll look like. So you'll jump, do your second jump, and then you'll tilt your car back really far and see if it'll flick upwards, if that'll help you out with that height. So it'll look like this.
You're pulling up after your second jump?
Yep.
Okay. That might work. If I'm a little faster, I think that would have worked.
Yeah, definitely
see-
flicked higher
see-
there.
Yeah, see, that's how I see pros do it in their games, but
Yep.
now I can't dribble. All right.
Yep, perfect. I went a little too far back. Yeah.
So that was a case of I was faster than the ball was going, right?
Yep. Well, like the initial start, it was too far back on your car. Like there's
Okay.
perfect right there.
I could get it. Nope. Oh yeah, okay. The pulling out after or back after second jump is a little bit.
And I'll make the ball go a little higher, which will
Yeah.
it should help you get a better touch on the very bottom of the ball.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like there, you
Let me get-
definitely went up.
Yeah, I actually carried it up, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's better.
That first hit was actually really good, and the second hit was just tilted too far back, I think. And you hit the tires. Oh yeah, that's a good one. You definitely went up there. Multiple times.
Oh, that was almost at it.
Yep.
Shoot.
Definitely looking a lot better.
Yeah, it feels a lot better. The double jump and pull back, and then feathering right to the ball is pretty key. Not too fast. No. That one I think was too hard.
Hey guys, quick time check, about 3 minutes, and then we're gonna move on to Chris LL. I think he's asking to work on the same thing, so it might be a extension. But we'll check with him when he gets on.
I think he wanted to do like ground to air dribbles off the bounce.
That was a good one. Yeah, I like that you're going up now.
Yeah, there we go. That was.
Yep.
The successive touches though, it just needs a little work.
You're getting to about the crossbar of the goal now, when before it was about halfway up. I do like the height.
Oh, oh. I almost flip reset off it. That's too far.
Perfect placement. Yep, going way high.
Really high. See, that's I guess that's the next step is like I get that touch under it, and then I gotta wait. Can you do it one more time? Like get that. I just need to see your second touch.
So you just want to hit under the ball, and you'll get it going really high. That was really bad.
Oh, that's so nice.
Once you match that ball's speed from that feathering, you should be able to just stay right with it.
Skitch, I need to hop out here?
You got 2 more minutes.
Almost. It's that second touch is tough.
Yeah. The first touch was good. You went up, and then the second touch hit the back, and it went flying forward.
Oh, okay. It was a little further back on the car.
Yep.
All right, Zeke, I'm gonna ask you to wrap it up.
Yep. Okay.
Blackflame, do you wanna remake the server so it doesn't go too long? Because I know sometimes it craps out when it's too old. And then Chris, you're on.
So to clarify the instructions that you just gave, do you hold the first jump for its full duration, or do you more quickly double jump?
No, you'll quickly double jump.
Okay, and then after the second one, you lean back.
Yes. Which should flick the ball a tiny bit higher.
Oh, thank you, man. That was really helpful.
Yeah, I like that you were going up. You're actually getting that height at the end there.
Chris LL, you're on.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll give it a minute before we get started. Did anybody have any questions or other discussion? I guess we can use the minute. All right. Well, Chris, hop on in and let him know what you're looking to do.
What is the thing? Is
Old
farts?
It's old 2 and then farts is the password. So what type of ground to air dribble are you looking for? On top of your car or bouncing?
What's the difference?
So basically what it looks like. Let's get this game started. Ground to air dribble would be if it's on top of your car already and you're dribbling.
Oh no, the bounce.
And the bounce is if it were going like that, and then you
Yeah.
jump.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just want to try some of that out.
Okay. So if you, yeah, I can just pass it to you. Just get one touch on it so it bounces. And then as soon as it hits the ground, that's when you want to go for it.
I feel like I always hit it too forward.
Let's see here. Okay, yeah.
Maybe
You
I gotta
jump.
wait for it to bounce more.
Yeah.
Oh man, always flip too.
Yeah, that would have been a really good one. You waited the perfect amount of distance. Boy. Let me see.
And then I think I overheard, but are you supposed to double tap, or are you supposed to wait for the first one?
So these are a bit different. I think you should just do a single jump, because otherwise you'll be too high. Like you were there, you were too high, and it just went forward really fast. So here, if you just do a single jump, you should stay under the ball.
Oh shit. Oh, thank you. I was gonna say I don't want to watch another one.
That one was like the first one. It just didn't bounce high enough.
Gotcha.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's bouncing high enough, or you're waiting long enough. Yeah. Okay. So, hit it to me real fast. Okay. So basically, you want to wait till it bounces a good amount, and then you should be able to stay with the ball. It needs to be at least over your car before you jump.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, never mind. Whoops.
It's a bad pass. Okay, there you go. What was a closer one? That was good. Try that was actually really good. Try matching the ball's speed first as well,
When I before I jump or after I jump?
before you jump, and then just feather your boost at first as well. It'll allow you to stay with the ball.
Oh shit. Save. Oh shit.
That's right.
All right. So match the speed. Wait for the card. Jump. Do a single jump.
It was closer. I think you're hitting the ball too far in the back of it. That's why it's going really far rather than up.
Are you supposed to have ball cam?
For those, yeah, I use ball cam. The only ones that I wouldn't use ball cam for ground to air dribble would be if you were dribbling it.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna wait an uncomfortably amount of time that I think before I jump for it.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that one was a good. I felt better. Man, that's dumb. I gotta trick my brain.
That was also a really good one.
Ah, shit. Okay, so I just I do have to wait more.
That's a really good one as well. I think you just air rolled the wrong way. Yeah.
Which way are you supposed to air roll on that one in that circumstance?
I mean, there, I wouldn't even do a direction. You don't have to do a direction there because you were already straight on the ball.
Gotcha. That was a little mindless one.
At a time.
Let me just not put any spin into it because I feel like I do that automatically, but it doesn't help anything.
Perfect amount of time.
Oh, I'm so good.
That's a perfect one.
Skid, you see that? Look how good I am. Oh, that's all Blackflame right there. I gotta screen record it 1 second. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yep, that's a perfect one as well.
Ah, shit.
Got a little too far in front of it.
Yeah. No, too early. What's the time? 10:31. What does it go to?
It's like
Oh, shit,
18
sorry.
minutes, 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. I probably won't need the full time. Because not to say that I mastered it, just like
Yeah.
I don't want to take up too much time.
Well, you're scheduled till 48, so you got, if you want to work on something else for
Yeah.
a few
Can-
minutes.
Let
Can
me
we
let
do
me try
like
to
a-
anything.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, we can do anything in your amount of time that you want to work on.
That's so satisfying now. I've never been able to get the ball close in the air.
Do you ever use your second jump, or are you recommending just never incorporating it?
If the ball's bouncing really hard and it has a high bounce, then you could use it. Otherwise, I wouldn't use it there.
Did I use it? I already forgot.
Is it worth saving that the dodge for a shot if you need it?
Yeah, like you could do an early dodge if you need to, if they're, rushing you. Or a pass or whatever, but it just allows you, if you don't use it, it allows you to stay under the ball rather than accidentally go over it.
I see. Do you ever use the second jump to help recover from the rebound of the car on the ball, especially for like a more less perfectly even setup?
You shouldn't. If you wait long enough, the car should just be perfectly. I think air roll, like if the air roll at the start of it helps control your car to where it doesn't like fly backwards. It's like here when you hit the ball, the car kind of flies backwards a little bit. But if you were to wait on the bounce, then your car stays perfectly straight. Oh, there's your backboard double tap right there.
Yeah, it's the most micro of a double tap, but it was touched twice.
It counts.
Yeah.
You get a cookie.
Server cookie. I might have done too early.
Yeah, that was I don't know. Good to see. Yeah, it was a little too early.
Okay, so getting the ball above the car, and then that helps out a little bit.
Yep. Wait for it to bounce above your car, and then you just ride with it.
I gotta get him at like a direction now instead of straight at me. That was trash.
It was a good setup, and then just hit your tires.
Is that what it was? I feel like my car went backwards without even touching anything.
Yeah, it looked really good to me. Just, yeah, leaned a little too far backwards and then it hit your tires.
Gotcha. Oh, man. Dang. Is there can you start one from just an initial bounce, or is that a more difficult thing? Or is it the same concept?
Initial bounce like what?
Like if I just give you the ball, can you start one from the first bounce, or do you have to wait it? You have to wait for the first.
No, you can do it straight off, like straight from me passing it, but that does require a double jump.
Oh, okay. Because you kind of knock it more forward
Yeah.
than a bounce setup where you can set up whatever, like whatever
Yeah.
the thing you want, right?
Yep.
Hey, is it just me or is it stream really choppy
Oh,
for
sorry.
everyone right now?
Is it choppy?
It is for me, yeah.
Yeah, it's dropping a couple frames. Are you doing 60 FPS 720 or 30 FPS 720?
I don't have nitro, so I think it's the lowest.
Ah.
I mean, it says it's streaming 1080 60 FPS, so.
Oh.
Yeah, I would try just 720 60s usually works, and 720 30 works. Because the server has nitro. I
720 60. Okay, I'll try that.
yeah, that should work.
It was fine earlier, just and maybe running something else in the background, but yeah, that'll help keep it a little smoother.
Oh shit. Okay. I feel like now that I kind of get the gist of it, I can go practice it. But a couple tips really helped out.
Is there anything else you wanted to work on since you have more time?
Just setting up the initial, like the one with the double jump.
Okay.
Like I just want to see where you hit the car, where you hit it at.
Well, so those, the faster it's going, the easier it'll be. Because the higher it'll pop up when you
Right.
do it. But so you literally just drive into it and that's it. You just will drive into it and it'll pop up in there.
Is there a certain part of like the circle on the floor that you can look at, or is it mainly just like as fast as you can get there below the car or below the wall?
You don't really see the circle, so it should just be just looking at where the ball is going to be. I know those, the double jump ones, it's just if it's rolling on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to be rolling on the ground, and then you can do your double jump.
Nice. Okay. Can you throw me one? I'm just gonna see if I can get it like at least
Yep.
one more.
Been a bad bounce. Let me try another one. That was bad. Yeah.
Kind of far. Was I far from this one?
That was a perfect bounce right there. No, I think that was good.
Okay. Sounds good.
We were just really close to the goal there.
Yeah, yeah. Try a little farther.
Perfect bounce.
Oh, fook. Forgot to not jump again. Ah, too early.
Yeah, it wasn't too early. You just jumped too far away from the ball.
Like to what? Sorry, I didn't see.
So you weren't early. You just jumped. Instead of jumping when you're here under the ball, you jumped when you were far away. So you just hit the side of it. That was a good
Oh,
one.
I got a feather. All right, sounds good. I'll leave it to the next person.
Righty. Who we got?
Thank you for that.
Yep, no problem. Glad to see you hitting those and going up in the air with them.
Yeah, I know the difference from. I mean, when I got one of them, I was like, okay, I can kind of see how this makes sense. Now it just takes the time to practice it.
I do want to try to kind of stick to the schedule just because, I don't want to change up everybody. So we've got about
Sounds
8
good.
minutes, 10 minutes left. Anybody want to
I
talk
mean-
about anything, or you want to try something else, or?
I'll do this for the next 8 minutes. I just didn't want to. I didn't want to bother anybody, but just like doing the same thing.
Is there anybody who maybe didn't sign up but has like a quick question that they can get through in 5 minutes that's in the chat? I know there's a ton of people in right now.
Mine might be quick.
Yeah, who's that?
Muskrat. So I can do like reset musties and like ceiling musties. I just can't get the control, and like I want to be able to learn how to turn into a double. I don't know if that's quick. That's something you can show real quickly.
Turn into a double like just after a reset, or
Yeah, just like a reset musty double or like a ceiling shot musty double. I seriously struggle with getting the right amount of power off the backboard.
wait. So you trying to get the double after the backboard,
Yes. Like a musty double touch, basically. In any format, ceiling or like reset. And I just struggled to get it high enough on the backboard.
Okay, so basically how those work is you want the back of your car, so like the spoiler, to be exactly under the ball. So when you do that, the back of my car is under it,
Yeah.
and it'll do a powerful flick.
I can get that. I'm struggling with getting it up off the backboard. Because it's either I get it high enough, but at Mach 10, and it just like flies off the backboard and I can't do anything with it, or I just shoot it like at a slightly downwards angle really fast when I get a good one.
So the downward ones, that means you're too high on the ball then.
Yep.
If they're going too fast for you off the backboard, you might just be too close, honestly.
Okay.
I typically start them from half field.
You get your reset way sooner.
Yeah, I try to go for it right away. Because then it gives me the most time to set up the flick, you know? It's horrible.
We're just letting Blackflame show off here for a couple minutes. nfollin, you around?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
I guess you're up next. We'll get you slotted in a couple minutes here.
Yeah,
You initially said you wanted to work on spinning and hitting the ball into net.
yeah, I did say that.
Maybe-
I'm well known for spinning and hitting the ball into the post. So I think the general thing. So there's two things that I'm getting like struggling at, which one is sort of not freestyle related, but just mechanically related, which is like if there's a hard clear off the backboard, getting up fast enough to get it a touch that doesn't immediately just go right back above it. So I feel like my fast aerial is just slow right now, like, which is not what you want out of a fast aerial. And then either for like air dribbles off the wall or flip resets off the wall, my touches off the wall are just incorrect. So I'm not able to get a good first touch to continue it. So like I can air dribble and I can ground air dribble better than wall to air dribble. So and then like mostly other than that, it's like when I get the flip, I can't shoot it. So probably the speed on the launch at first, and then just checking the touches I'm getting off the wall to be able to maintain control of it easier.
Yeah.
And then if time.
Yeah, Blackflame, why don't you reset the server and then we'll get to nfollin and
Yeah,
you guys can get on it.
So for fast aerials, how would you describe? Oh god, it's a free play. How would you describe how you're doing it currently?
Boost, hold, jump. After like 45 degrees, let off the stick, boost again, and then I try to incorporate after the second jump, air roll into God. If it's air roll right, I guess air roll left would be down, and directional air roll I use arrow right, so it's I guess it's up in directional air roll, not down. To spin the car to get more vertical, and like go behind to go straight up more, just to try to get as much vertical height as possible. But I just feel like I'm missing balls other people are hitting.
So how you said you boost at the start of it? That'll definitely slow it down because you're getting more forward momentum, which is taking away from your upwards momentum.
It's like immediately before, sort of like kind of at the same, like as close as I can to the same time.
I would say like right after is when you'd want to do it, not before. Because if you do it before, you're getting that forward and not up.
That makes sense.
So if you do it right after, you'll go up really fast.
Can I see that one more time?
Yep. So instead of boosting beforehand, like I say I'm boosting before, I'm going way forward.
Yeah.
And I'll probably miss it if it's bouncing off the wall. But then if it's bouncing off the wall and I do it after, I'm just going straight up and I'll hit that ball.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm missing. What's the lobby info, by the way?
Old 2, password farts.
Thank you. Perfect. All right, let me try that. She's still kind of slow, but better.
Looks fast to me. Boosting right after you're hitting that jump button.
Yeah, I think you still need to hold it longer. Like that one was really bad. But now that I know it's like after, I can practice a little bit. Because I've been doing them sort of like, I guess, this, which is why I'm going too far forward. And then I did crawl back, so.
Because if you're going too far forward, then you have to turn around, and that's also taking away from your...
Yeah. So I guess probably the best way to practice would be to like move forward, break, and then go into one, probably. And that.
You don't have to break, but just
yeah, just sort of like to practice in a more game scenario. All right, that works for me. I figured that would be the easiest one because I feel like I was doing like 80 to 90% of it correctly.
Okay, and then how are you doing your first touches off the wall for?
Badly. Let me show you. So I try not to do any of the training packs because I think they give you too perfect of a setup. So like, I'm just like too hard. Like I can't score. It just always goes off of the post or something. I don't know if I'm just too far away or what it is. But
I think you were too. You that was a perfect hit off the wall. It was perfect height and everything.
Yeah.
I think you just went at too much of an angle, so it went forward
instead of up
rather than up. Yeah.
Yeah, let me try. So something more like
That was a lot of angle there. Yeah, it was better, yeah. Like, you don't want to go perfectly straight, obviously, but
yeah. But just
yeah, like that was a really good one there.
wrong way in the car though, but
Yeah, that's a good one as well.
so good at the post. That's not gonna work. So basically, just because when the ball like in game, I guess is rolling, I guess it'd be going like faster. So just get like more under it like that, because I feel like it just goes behind me then a lot of the time.
Well, so if you're hitting it, like you're going at less of an angle,
Yeah,
you don't want to then turn your car, like you hit it and then you turn your car like that, still
Yeah.
at that angle.
yeah, makes sense. So like when it's rolling like this, I need to go like and like curve into it, I guess, on the
Yeah.
wall more. Let's see if I can do that.
You just want to basically go the same exact angle as the ball. And you don't want to
Gotcha.
change that angle last second.
Makes sense. So basically, one of the things to just do would be like if the ball's rolling like this, to not try to go for an air
Yeah.
dribble, just in general, and instead try to cut into it and do like a different So like from here, this is fine to do from that because it's like farther, and then like try to get it into a double touch or something.
Well, I mean, even if it is like, say that ball is going to go at a really sharp angle like this.
Yeah.
Instead, you can cut it up. So like what you just said, you cut it
Yeah.
up.
Cut up and get behind it, and then catch back up to it.
Yeah. Yeah, like that was a good angle that you took off of it to stay behind it and not
Yeah,
get in
stay
front of
behind
it.
it, and then the ball was just too high, and I had a blackout. Makes sense. And then you brake before you hit it to try to pop it off more, or just go with it.
So basically I'll stay with the ball the entire way. I brake right when I hit the curve of the wall. So right here, I brake, I get that distance.
Okay, so that gets you the sort of consistency on how far it's going out. Because sometimes I get really, really good ones, and then sometimes that's just really bad, and I look like an idiot.
Yeah, I brake right before I hit that curve to match the ball speed, but stay behind it. And then that's how I get that distance.
Gotcha. Try a couple. Yep, too fast.
Like if you brake there, what you need to do is because after you hit that brake, you're going slower than the ball then.
Yeah.
So right when you hit that brake, you hit the boost again, like tap it really fast.
Yeah. Came out wrong.
Like that was a good takeoff. It just kind of looked like you blacked out there.
I did, yeah. Again.
That's a really good setup.
Too much cucks are spinning, and I've just trusted myself.
Whenever I'm spinning in the air, I never really hold. Like I don't
Directional.
really,
I'm using too much stick,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Like, that's really good right there. You're having the opposite problem as the other people, though. You're under the ball too long, so you're just keeping it in the air.
Yeah.
And so it's way above the goal the entire time.
Yeah. And then I sometimes hit the ceiling because I need taller Rocket League maps. I need a sign.
Like I'd say feather your boost a little more, just so it's like so you slowly decline.
Yeah. So like try to do a little more of a drag,
Yeah.
and then if I need to get height, just boost more towards the end of the play.
Yeah. Like that's
That's a little better. So I just missed the ball. Because do you keep your car in ball cam for the most part? Is it sort of situational that you feel like more comfortable if it's off a certain way, or is it?
The only reason I wouldn't be in ball cam for like an area like that is if I see them coming and I
Yeah.
want to perfectly get behind that ball to 50 it in the
That
air.
makes sense. Gotcha. All right, that makes sense. I think I can work on this with those tips. And then I guess the last thing I'm having difficulty with is flip resets. So I've noticed a couple things on my own. I panic and I jump off the ball when I get it. But other than that, like I can't. I just like I can get them semi-consistently, but like I can't. I've gotten like 2 that I've gotten like that scoop to get power on it, and I am struggling to get them fast to do the other version where you get the flip reset and then come back to the ball with control and then do something with it. And also, I'm amazing. Look at that.
So
Does that
what
make
I
sense?
yeah, so what I noticed you did, you
Yeah.
got the perfect hit, it had a good arc. But then instead of getting it at the peak of its arc, you were chasing it when it was going down.
Yeah.
And by the time it's going down, you can't really get a good flip off of that. Because it'll bounce off your car.
Yeah. Do you hold drift when you go off of it?
No, I don't.
Okay. That was my bad. I don't know why I tried to do a ground flip reset from that low. Okay, because I wasn't sure if like
It's like you'll see,
there was
and you
anything
want to
about like
hit like the
the way
back
you
of
did
the
the
ball.
contact patch to like maintain it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm
Once you
trying to
hit-
like get literally under it.
Yeah, you want to hit the back of it because you hit the back of it, and you're upside down, right? So the front of your
Yeah.
car is already with the ball still.
Yeah.
And so like once you get that flip reset and your front of your car is with the ball, you can then do whatever you want.
Makes sense. Try it out.
And you do really want to try to get it hit the ball at its peak of its arc. Yeah, like right there would have.
If I can
You
get
held
the
just
air
a
roll.
little too long though, so
Yeah.
you went flying
So
really fast at it.
still feather it a little bit more.
Yeah, you want to basically do it like you're doing an air dribble.
Okay.
Because you're matching the ball speed, you lightly hit it, but with the bottom of your car instead of the front this time.
So at the front, yeah.
That's a good one.
I missed it. Might as well practice that though.
You got it at its arc. Like that's good.
Yeah. 3 wheels. I think then for that it's sort of practicing the wall, then the jump off the wall, then and getting the right
Should be the
combination of the
same.
sticks. Yeah.
Should be the same jump as your air dribble. Just when you're about to hit it with the front of your car, that's when you just tilt down with the bottom, because you want to hit it at the back still. So it's the exact same as your air dribbles.
Thought that one was close, and it was not.
You're hitting it at the right,
The wrong part of the car.
like the right there is perfect.
Yeah.
Where you're hitting it.
I just need that. I think I'm air rolling too much because I'm over rotating. Maybe.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah,
Yeah,
just one rotation. If you want to do air rolls, that is.
Yeah. Well, I've practiced directional air rolls so much. It's like maybe I can try it with just regular air roll. Let's see if I can do it. I can do an arsenal for reset, I guess. Yeah, it's just more comfortable trying to do it with air roll.
Yeah.
I was way too far out.
Definitely how I am. I'm a lot more comfortable air rolling. Perfect arc. That was you hit the back tires first, but that was really
Yeah.
close to perfect.
So good at saving the ball.
Yeah, that was really close.
Getting there. I do not know how to get it off the air dribble though, to back off the ball. I don't have the car control for it, I think.
Yeah, I mean if you start the air dribble, you have to tilt your car backwards, like boost backwards.
Yeah.
That was a really big angle.
I'll figure I'm not gonna make it anyways. Might as well try.
Perfect.
Boosted too much. Yeah, I think like you said, I gotta feather more when I come off the wall for both.
Yeah.
I'm going so fast. Speed.
Oh.
Nope.
Wow.
Almost.
That looked like it.
Have a heavy car bug. There's no way I'm catching that. Unless I have 200 boost.
Like that. You're really far above it though.
Yeah. Still too much speed.
I don't
I think
know if it's
so. I used to think it was my ball hits, but it's looking more like it's my initial right after jump takeoff. It's just I'm trying to get to the ball too much, like I'm afraid someone's gonna hit it off my hand or something.
I couldn't tell if you jumped off the wall late or right when you touched it for that one though.
Whoopsies. That's not on the wall. Yeah, let me see you do one again. Might help follow you. Okay, you're using hardly any boost.
Yeah, I feather it a lot because you're already with the ball if you're matching the
True.
ball's speed.
Hey, nfollin, remember you can, if you want, you can switch to spectate and watch him do too.
True.
If that helps.
You just went off arrow the wrong way.
I thought I was in training. Do you have left and right bound?
Yeah, I do.
Or, maybe I should look into that because I really pretty much can only do this wall then.
Good.
Do you have normal aerial bound as well, or just no?
No, I don't.
Do you have the left bound? What are your bindings? I guess because
The only
my
things that have
worry is that
changed-
I have left bumper would be where I would put directional aerial left, but I'm afraid of bounding that with Powerslide would be weird for
I have
recoveries.
everything default, just left and right bumpers or the left and right arrow.
I might work on that. I might switch it up. It's only been 1,300 hours. What could go wrong, right?
I don't think I'd switch it then. I mean, there's no problem with having that.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty much.
Or maybe I just need to
90%
practice
of the
going
player
off the
base.
other wall more. That's true.
Like-
It's like 90% of pros as well. They don't
I
seem
mean,
to have
even
problems with
on
with
both
the other
walls,
wall.
I use the same arrow. So like
okay.
even if I go off, it's easier maybe on the left.
Yeah.
But even if I'm going off the right side, I can do
Yeah.
the left.
Makes sense.
It's just you have to hit the opposite way on your joystick then.
Yeah. It takes me longer to remember where I am than it should probably.
Oh.
Oh, almost. Didn't catch it on the arc. I was falling too much. I bounced off again.
Yeah. Yeah, it was going
I
down.
see what you mean now. For that, when it is going down, I guess the question is, because I've been able to do it sometimes. Is the play there to try to get farther back on the ball and scoop and immediately flick it, or no?
If it's going down, I would try to flick it immediately, yeah, but I'd go forward, like just straight forward.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try one of those. Nope, too much.
Okay.
I found that what I will do sometimes when I get that close and like get it like coming down on it is that I'll jump off the ball instead of flicking it, which is always a great time. So do you like when you try to do like a scoop shot, are you double tapping jump, or do you like just intuitively kind of have a feel for when you're not on it anymore and you're not gonna like jump down off of the ball? You know what I'm
It's
saying?
definitely a feel thing. Like when I am
Yeah.
going down, I
Yeah.
just will hit the front. Okay, how was that on reset? I'd hit the just from flip.
Yeah.
So that scoops it. So then at least you'll get some height on it there, and it
Yeah.
might fake them out or something.
Or at least redirect it if they pre-jumped it or something.
Yeah.
Try the awkward wall again. I definitely did not do that right.
Kind of. So what air roll are you using, right?
Right, yeah.
You want to
So
hold
left, I
top
think.
right of your left joystick if you're going right
Yeah.
for this wall.
Top right.
Yep. You see how you're going towards that goal now?
Yeah.
Rather than
Top left.
starting away from it and then having to curve around.
So it's top right and bottom left are the two directions.
Yep.
I always just have to get a feel with it. I should really just memorize which one's off the wall. That would be a pretty good idea. Because once I'm in the air, I like can feel intuitively like where I need to move the joystick now. But the start is a little awkward. Yeah, that's easy.
If you can hit that ball up right at its arc.
Yeah. Or just pop it up and make it have a new arc.
Yeah.
Could work on that one. that would be convenient too. All right, let's try.
It's a 5-minute time check.
Yep. Should be good. I can just practice this. I guess with 5 minutes left, do you have any suggestions for being able to double the ball? Other than the practicing the reads, like if I wanted to
Double
like
touching it.
yeah.
You definitely I would say you want to have a lot of distance. Or do you mean
Yep.
just like off of any hit?
No, off of the wall.
Like here you just want a lot of distance so you have
So like
enough time to actually hit it in.
some more.
Because I've noticed when you're going for it, like you're really close.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
like
so
you have no
close, yeah.
angle there.
Yeah, it's just I make it very hard for myself. So are you or do you try to like hit it and to flip into it then to get it farther away from you, or you just like
No, you can do
can?
either. I'd say easiest way is to flip into it, but you can do either way.
Gotcha. Okay. Makes sense. You just work on it.
Say you're air dribbling it into it. That means you have to be a lot closer and you're using a lot more boost as well.
Yeah. Brain broke.
Yeah, that was a tight
Yes.
angle.
Yeah. Not making it easy for myself.
I mean, if you're air dribbling it in, so if you want
Yeah.
to do that, get your first 2 hits, and then you don't need any more hits after that. Just 2
Gotcha.
hits. Should be enough power to get it above the goal, and then that's when you just readjust.
Makes sense.
So that's your first hit.
I feel like if we go to the side, it's a little easier with one, but all right. Let's see. Is this the good wall? Or my good wall, rather?
Like one hit there is good, I guess, because you hit it really hard.
Yeah. Pancaked it. Yeah, that was a lot of height and a lot of not a forward. I'm pretty sure if it was in a game, someone could have grabbed a boost and gotten the entire way back while I did that. Cool.
I mean, like, yeah, that was fine, but
Yeah. Just practice.
yeah.
More comfort. Practice jumping off the walls without the ball. I guess jungle gym it. Get to the ceiling. That kind of stuff probably is more useful to practice off ball first, I would assume.
Yeah. Just learning how to press your joystick to go towards the net with your first hit rather than away and then trying to follow.
Yeah. Makes sense. Sounds good. Appreciate it.
When you were doing the flip reset, you're like boosting at an angle down towards the ball, right, to get the underside on it. I just
Yeah.
like I have a hard time. Like my nose will either hit the ball and push it away, or I wind up flying underneath it, and my tires just kind of don't skim. It's how do you get the forward momentum towards the ball without?
So you're first when you're going towards it, right here, you're boosting towards it at first. So that's your forward momentum, and then from there you stop boosting, rotate down, boost a little bit, and that'll line you up perfect. So you go up, boost towards it, stop boosting, rotate down.
Are you using air roll left and pulling left?
I'm using air roll left and hitting to the right and up.
Okay.
Which for me would be left and up because I'm using right.
Yeah. Yep. That basically, you're boosting towards it. That's your momentum. Then you'll rotate down.
And that's the same on both walls.
Boost down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same exact thing on both walls.
Wait, can you do that move on the ground again?
Yeah. So you'll go up for it, rotate down, and then you can boost down again into the ball. And you'll see I'm still moving forward the entire time I'm doing that.
So one of the tricks is when you're rotating your car, don't boost, I guess.
Yeah. Because otherwise you'll just
that makes it
look
a
like
lot
this.
harder. Yeah, yep, done that.
Yeah, I zip right by the ball.
You do what?
I zip right under the ball, and
Well, you want to be above the ball at first, and then you'll hit
Right.
down into it. So when you're boosting up, you want to be kind of above the ball or level with it, and then boost down into it.
All right, guys. I'm gonna switch to the next person. It's Roddie. Roddie, you out there?
I'm here.
All right. Roddie's a pretty new player, right? 4 or 5 months.
Yeah.
And,
4 months. Yeah.
he's looking for Powerslide cuts, and then maybe whatever else after that.
I actually need to watch this too.
Just a reminder, I'm recording this and I'll be posting this on Twitch and YouTube. So if you're just spectating, if you speak up, just know that you will be recorded and rebroadcast eventually. And just want to thank Blackflame again for taking his time and doing this. And he's available for one-on-one coaching as well. If you reach out to him about availability and pricing, if you want to really work on something for longer.
A lot longer than 20 minutes.
Yeah. But we seem to be packing a lot of information in these chunks, so it's good stuff. All right, Roddie, have at it.
All right.
All right. So I just want to see how you do your power slide cut right now.
How I don't do a power slide cut. So I got a couple of questions on that. I guess one is how do I avoid? I don't know if I'm holding power slide down too long or I'm panicking because I'm trying to think about it too much. But tend to overshoot the ball or undershoot the ball. Like it's very rare. I might get that first touch, but by the time I get around to that side, I'll usually overshoot the ball.
So I'd say first off, you just hold power slide for about 1 second.
Okay, so it's longer than my usual tap. Yes.
And you do want to hold your gas while you're doing it, otherwise you'll just spin out.
Got it. Okay. No, do I boost at all, or after I power slide, do I bring the boost in to hit it?
You can boost, but it's more judgment. I don't boost when I'm doing it personally.
Okay.
I do it before and after.
Okay. And then end
And
up,
also a good way to shoot it from doing a power slide cut is taking it diagonal in the field rather than straight on. And you'll get a lot more power. And you want to keep ball cam on for that as well.
the whole time.
For taking it diagonal, because then you see where their goalie is, so you know when to power slide into it
Right.
to shoot it.
Okay. See, I overshot. Yeah, let me set back up so I can go diagonal again. Oops. I'm having the same problem I have when I try it. I get too excited or panicky, and then I end up just hitting it too hard.
Diagonal.
Yeah.
So what I see you're doing
Mhm.
is going like this, and like you're spinning. It looks like you're not pressing gas the entire time,
Okay.
because it
That
looks like
might
you're
be.
just spinning
Okay.
rather than having grip and turning into it. So if you I will show you.
Yeah.
A good angle to go across the field as well would be like this. You want to stay at this angle, stay right here. You're ready to shoot it. Power slide cut into it.
Got it.
Hey, once again, remember if you want, Roddie, you can switch to spectate if you ever want to just watch from his view.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll remember to do that next time.
So you go at an angle and then try it. See how this looks.
Oh, you know what? I let go of gas again. You're right. I have been doing that.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So let me hit diagonal, diagonal, diagonal.
So hit the ball a little bit faster though, because if it's going that slow, you're not going to get a good speed for the hit when you turn.
I let go of gas. Okay.
Yep.
Didn't realize that that's what I've been doing. That makes sense. Okay. Let me try it again. Oops. All right. Well, let's pretend the goal is in the corner. Yeah, behind it. Okay. Part of my problem might be just matching the speed of the ball appropriately because I'm still kind of new and getting used to that. But all right, let's try it.
You're also a little too close to it. So basically, what you want to do,
Mhm.
you'll hit that ball like that. You want to stay like right here.
Okay.
And then you'll power slide cut into it.
Okay.
But if you're too close behind it, you're gonna power slide cut and you're still gonna be behind it, right?
Got it. So I'm turning it into a hook shot there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you are dribbling or something and you want to get a power slide cut, you can just you can do that anywhere on the field.
Right.
But you still do want to have that at least a little bit of distance and be next to the ball rather than behind it.
Sure.
That's good distance.
No, I held it for too long, I guess. All right.
Yeah, you just want to hold it for like 1 second. Just tap it. And you'll get a good cut there.
Okay.
That's better. You were at a good distance from it. You weren't right behind it.
Okay.
Allowed you to turn into it.
Okay, I was behind it again. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm getting twitchy.
That was good distance. I think you just let go of the gas a little bit, so you went a little bit slower.
Probably. All right.
And you can also try boosting right after you do that slide as well.
Yeah, that's what I was. Okay. Yeah, let me try it that way. Okay.
Yeah, that was a really good one there.
Thank you. So is there any point that I do want to switch between ball cam and car cam, or should I just do everything with ball cam at this point?
So if you're going for a hook, like a shot by doing this,
Mhm.
leave it on ball cam so you can see their goalie.
Yep.
If you're just dribbling and you want to dribble around people doing it, then
Yep.
I'd use car cam.
That's what the way I was thinking about this was using it for dribbling around people.
Yeah, then I would use car cam then.
Okay. I'll try both, I guess.
Yep,
Right,
that was a
there's
really
my
good one.
shot. Thank you.
Good distance and good turning into it. Then the better you get at it, the faster you can go while doing it, which makes them have to think even harder of what you're going to do.
Right. Okay. I think I got 2 in a row there. That's kind of good. Oops. now I'm to the point where I'm thinking of the steps and messing them up. So all right. It's not going fast enough.
Yep.
Oh, I let go of gas. No.
Good speed. I think you let go of gas there again, and you just slid out.
I certainly did. All right. Just did it too early. And I did it too late. Get down. All right.
Yep, that was a good one. At least we found the root of the problem, not holding gas the entire time.
And not holding Powerslide for long enough, I guess. 'Cause I've been trying to get into the habit of not holding Powerslide for too long because of, just kind of, I had noticed that does take away some of my momentum, but I guess for this I have to hold it for that second. So okay.
Yep. It's just basically so you can get around the ball to cut it that hard. Yep.
Cool.
Hey, speaking of holding Powerslide, I think it was First Killer did a video where he talked about tapping Powerslide when you wanted like to do a quick 180. Is that something you do or recommend? Or
if you're doing a 180, I don't recommend ever turning. I just do a half flip.
Oh, true.
Right, it's just a lot of unnecessary motion of trying to turn around.
Got it.
You were like trying to rush back to save a ball and then cut around it to 180 to stop it, right? You would do one, and that's without holding gas, right?
Like, you mean
So
if
that
it's
it
going
rotates
towards your
faster.
goal, right?
Yeah.
And then you're
And
trying
you
to get here?
around it, and then yeah.
I would do. You just do the hold power slide. Midway through the power slide, you hit reverse while holding it as well. And you do perfect stop. Like that.
Can you say again when you hold reverse?
Yeah. So you'll be going forward. When you want to turn around, the ball's next to you. You'll hit power slide and turn left or right. And when you're about halfway, right there at that halfway mark, you'll hit reverse. And you'll change the direction your joystick is. And you'll just stay in that same spot. And you can tell you're in the same spot. If you're like directly in the middle, you'll still be directly in the middle after doing it.
I had ball cam off and then I turned it on in the middle of what I was trying to do.
Just a little too far out there.
Yeah, I know I'm gonna try doing it. So every time I've been doing it from the left. So I'm gonna try it on the right now to see if I can. Ball stop rolling.
Power.
Oh, just too early.
Yeah, you're a little too far behind it. Yep, that was perfect.
Thanks.
You can tell it's perfect because it does a perfect L shape right here.
Right. So, I mean, I guess when I'm trying to go around someone, I'm not going to try to hook shot. I don't want to try to get another touch after that. Is it just hitting it? Do I hit it lighter or do I hit it more towards the side instead of turning it into a hook shot?
You'll do the exact same thing,
Mhm.
but instead of like just continuing to hold down your boost, you'll stop so you stay with it.
Got it.
So like, you know, you're doing it, you're doing this, you're staying with it, and then you do this. But what you want to do, if you want to stay with it at least,
Mhm.
then you do that, stop your boost, and then you'll be right there with it again.
Okay. I don't know if let me try to get that. I don't know if I'll be able to. I'll try. No.
A little too far behind it there. You basically want to, if wherever you want to hit it, like an L shape, you want to be right next to it there. So if you want to hit it, you know, towards the goal, I'll be directly across from the goal when I power slide.
Okay.
Or if you want to hit it, you know, barely left of them, you'll just do it to the angle where they aren't just to the left of them. So if I'm like right here and you want to hit that around me,
Mhm.
you would go right next to it right here as you're following.
Okay. So to my or right of you from my perspective, I guess.
Yeah. It's like say you're sitting there right where you are.
Yeah.
And I want to get this around you. I want to go right here and power cut it like that.
Okay.
Right. There you go. So same like right here. How would you power cut that around me? Yeah. It's perfect.
That actually felt natural, which is kind of scary.
Hey, Flame, do you ever cancel your power slide?
Like when? When?
Like, hold power slide one way and then while still holding power slide, go the opposite direction to kind of prolong the straight part of it? I don't know if that
Like,
makes sense.
I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to describe.
So like if you power slide to the left and then hold the left stick to the right immediately after.
Yeah, so it's like a drift.
I guess it's just another way of like power slide cutting. I was just wondering if you use that at all.
No, I don't. I like the instant motion of being able to cut it and hit it.
Just gotta figure out that angle. Oops. Yeah, this is the problem I run into when trying to actually do it. I panic and I just shoot by the damn thing. But okay.
Yep. So if I'm like right here,
Oh, I'll hit it right into you.
it's basically like, so you're going this way, they think you're going this way, so they're turned this way.
Oh, I want to
Then
hit
you
it
power
behind you.
slide cut it, and then I'm gone. you
Yeah.
know?
So I do want to try to hit it behind you, I guess, technically.
Yep.
Unless you're facing me, in which case I need to pick a side. Okay.
Yeah, if they're facing straight onto you like this, that gives you room to do anything you want.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
That's just over. Okay. Oh, thank you. How we doing on time, Sketch?
You got about 7 minutes, and then we were going to take a break. So,
Yep.
did you have any other questions, or do you want to open it up to people?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I'm trying to focus on ground control and that kind of stuff. So if there's anything else, any other tips you give as far as ball cam usage and keeping the ball in tight, great. Otherwise, no, just have someone else ask a question.
I'd say a big tip that people overlook is definitely keeping ball cam on for being right here. You can see the goal, you can see the ball, and it tells you when you can power slide cut in. Otherwise, dribbling and whatnot, you just want to leave it off.
Right.
So your camera doesn't go all crazy.
And I think the problem I was having was because I wasn't approaching it at the right angle, or I wasn't holding power slide for long enough. I would drive through it, and ball cam would screw me up, and that's why I started trying to get in the habit of shutting ball cam off. But yeah, now that I have the timing a little better, I think I can work with that. Thanks.
Yeah, you're hitting the ball at perfect angles the entire time.
Cool. Right. Yeah, that's it for me, Sketch. That's all I needed, man.
Cool. Anybody else have any other questions, or otherwise we'll take a little break?
Any recommended drills to just have a higher intensity practice for power slide cut?
There are some packs that'll literally just hit the ball like this, and your goal is just power slide cut into it. They'll be at more of an angle though, like straight to the corner. I have to find them, and I can post them in the mechanics channel. Otherwise, just taking the ball and dribbling it just straight, and then being able to power slide cut into it, making sure it's at a good angle. Like if you want to hit the goal, your practice is just trying to hit to the corner and then power slide cut into it.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that most of my problem was that I was letting go of gas when I was power sliding.
Yeah, I noticed right away when you started spitting.
Yeah. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Cool.
As soon as I saw, like starting to drift out, I was like, okay, he's not holding the gas. It's definitely an important part of it to keep your momentum and the grip.
That helps. I guess get out of that habit. Okay.
All right, cool. Well, let's take a 15-minute break. We'll come back at 7:50 Eastern, so 10 till. I don't see Lumi in the chat, but he was up next. So it's probably going to be a little more advanced mechanics. So maybe he's hanging out. He's talking about wall dashes and chain dashes and stuff like that. So if you stick around for that, you'll see some more advanced stuff. And then after Lumi will be Disease. Maybe doing air dribbles and 45-degree flicks. And then Muskrat's going to take the last spot for some ceiling shots and stuff. So I'm going to stop the recording, take a 15-minute break. And thanks again, Blackflame and everybody else hanging out. And we'll see you in 15, okay?